Welcome to section 20.2 Biogeochemical Cycles. In this section, we'll explore biogeochemical cycles, the natural pathways that move essential elements like water, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur through living organisms and the physical environment. These cycles link biology, geology, and chemistry, and they're critical for keeping ecosystems functioning. By the end of this section, you should be able to describe the major biogeochemical cycles, understand their key steps, and explain how human activity can disrupt them. We'll also connect these processes to real-world environmental issues. Biogeochemical cycles are like the Earth's life support systems, moving nutrients and other important elements between the living world and the environment. Without these cycles, life would quickly run out of the resources it needs to survive. The water cycle moves water between the atmosphere, land, and oceans through processes like evaporation, condensation, precipitation, infiltration, and runoff. Sublimation, ice turning directly into vapor, and transpiration from plants also contribute. Groundwater and surface water are important freshwater sources. Humans disrupt the water cycle in several ways. Overusing groundwater can deplete aquifers. Pollution from agriculture and industry contaminates water sources. Climate change is altering precipitation patterns, which can cause droughts in some regions and flooding in others. The carbon cycle moves carbon between living things and the environment. Biological processes like photosynthesis and respiration, and geological processes like volcanic activity all play a role. Burning fossil fuels adds large amounts of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation increase atmospheric carbon dioxide. This enhances the greenhouse effect, leading to global warming and climate change. Nitrogen is essential for building DNA, RNA, and proteins, but most organisms can't use atmospheric nitrogen directly. Bacteria in soil and water convert nitrogen into forms plants can use through processes like nitrogen fixation, nitrification, ammonification, and denitrification. Fertilizers add excess nitrogen to soil and water, leading to nutrient pollution. Burning fossil fuels releases nitrogen oxides, which contribute to acid rain. Excess nitrogen in water can cause eutrophication, creating dead zones where aquatic life can't survive. The phosphorus cycle moves phosphorus through rocks, soil, water, and living things. It's a slow cycle without an atmospheric phase. Phosphorus is key for nucleic acids and ATP. Fertilizer runoff containing phosphorus can lead to algae blooms and dead zones. Mining depletes phosphate rock reserves. Excess phosphorus in water can disrupt ecosystems. Chesapeake Bay has suffered from nutrient pollution due to excess nitrogen and phosphorus from fertilizers, sewage, and animal waste. These nutrients cause algae blooms that block sunlight. When the algae die, decomposers use up oxygen, creating dead zones that kill or drive away fish and shellfish. This disrupts ecosystems and harms local economies. Finally, sulfur moves between the atmosphere, land, and oceans. It comes from rocks, volcanic emissions, and decaying organisms, and is important for certain amino acids in proteins. Burning coal and oil releases sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, which can form acid rain. Acid rain damages ecosystems, harms buildings, and can make soils less productive. When we disrupt these natural cycles, the consequences ripple through ecosystems and human societies. Impacts include biodiversity loss, climate change, eutrophication, acid rain, and threats to food and water security. Biogeochemical cycles recycle essential elements through ecosystems. Human actions are altering these cycles at an unprecedented scale, with serious implications for life on Earth.